I had a client that I worked with a number of years ago. Their turnover was around about 5 million for the year. They actually ended up being only $500,000 in profit. What was really interesting is the year before they'd done less revenue, but had roughly about the same profit, maybe a little bit more. As businesses scale, they find that they get a lot more work in order to get not much more of a result in terms of their profitability. A top line revenue might look really, really attractive. However, once they get to that bottom line revenue and their margin, they actually are not that much in front. So we've got two potential products that we're looking at here. From a selling point of view, the first product might be worth $5,500 and the second product is actually worth $1,200. What does it actually take to be able to deliver that? We'll imagine that this is a consulting business where there's some time to be able to deliver a particular product. When we look at a $5,500 product, it might take 10 hours at an average of $120 an hour. It's a high complexity. The expectations of the client also become higher because if you're paying $5,500 for something, you're expecting a particular result. In the profitability sense, it looks like it's a profitable product at, $3,300 worth of product. So you might be thinking it's a no-brainer. We have this particular product here, the profit, the margin on the bottom line, we're getting $3,300 as a result of selling a $5,500 product. But if we look a little bit more closely, we can see in product two is that with product two, we've got a $1,200 revenue. However, the time to deliver it only takes 2 hours. And the resources that we're using to be able to deliver that are more like your $50 an hour mark. The cost to deliver it ends up being a lot less at $500. The complexity of the ability to deliver that is easy to medium because there might be other assets and things that might be automated as part of that process. What normally trips people up is they look at the profit and they say, well, it's only worth $600 to us. If we look at the contrast between $3,300 and $600, it's quite a difference. The challenge is actually about the delivery and how many of them we can actually sell.